Hello, it's Amy. Amy Plays with Dolls. Welcome to my channel and thank you to returning subscribers. Today we have Winter Wonderland Bella with her color reveal outfit and her cute little build a sand snowman accessory. Because that's what you do in the wintertime. You build a snowman made of sand. Stick with me today. After taking a look at her in the box, we'll get her out of the box and then we'll play with all of the stuff that she comes with. We'll make the sand snowman, we'll boil water and wait for it to cool so we can inject it into the dress and see how we feel about that. I think once you've done that, it can't be undone, so think twice about that. I think perhaps it might eventually evaporate, but only time will tell. Okay, let's play with the sand now. So I just dumped it out into a little bowl and then I brought Ruby over just because we needed more winter vibes here. Ruby really knows how to pull off a winter theme, doesn't she? Okay, let me get the little mold out and I was just showing you the hot water. The cup will change colors when it's cool. It's already cooling and starting to cover it up. The Denny's Till Dawn mug. I love that mug. Let me know if you have one of those or if you saw those when they were out. It makes a cheery smiley face when it's filled with a hot liquid, and then when it cools off it turns gray and it looks like a sad face. But back to the sand. So this doll came with some pink sand. I just popped it out into the bowl. It does feel like it's a little bit messy, and then our little snowman mold that it came with is a bit disappointing. I really hoped it would have had the little clear plastic piece on it that made it look so cute. Let me show you. Then it would have just made a nice little accessory whether you wanted to use it or not. If that just stayed on there or if it was printed on the mold, that would just have been so much cuter. But it is what it is. So let's get it filled up with sand. It has a little latch on the bottom. One side is deeper than the other, so you want to fill the deeper side first. I'm doing it backwards right here. It does work either way. I put sand into both sides and then push it shut. Let me speed it up so we can get a good look at it. After you pack it full and cram it shut, I'm just trying to clean up the seam line a little bit and smooth it out. Those pieces are falling onto the floor and will need to be cleaned up. So make sure you do this on like a kitchen table and not in the open air. So the little headphones just kind of poked in pretty easily. And then let's pick this little face here. If you saw the beginning, obviously you've already seen this, but I thought it was fun, so I put that in as the intro. I'm like, yes, it's on there, it looks cute, and then pop, off it comes. So I do get one of the little faces on there long enough to show you before it does the same thing. The clay isn't rigid enough to hold the little face in there. So I think, well, maybe let's just do it without a face as well. Could be cute, or no, it's just not gonna work. So we'll make one without a face and then I'll show you where I figured out how to get the face on. I'll speed this up. Okay, this is working. I'm getting excited. This time I sliced down into the head instead of punching straight into it. And that seems to work, at least long enough for us to look at it. And there's the little mold again. And it just would have been so much cuter with that on it. But if you watch, the face is gonna fall off again. There it goes. Oh well. Let's get back to the star of our show and try the other feature of this doll. Feature, curse, I'm not sure. The jury's out on that. You let me know. So it has these tiny little beads that will expand and become more vivid in color when you inject water into there. You're supposed to use distilled water or cooled water. This water was actually cool to the touch, just the mug hadn't cooled off yet. It's a bit of a challenge to get the syringe into the skirt, what do you want to call that? I don't know, the plug for it, and to feel confident that you're in there, because the syringe is it takes a lot of force to push the syringe down. If you don't have the hole in there, it's going to make a big mess, and that does happen, so we get to see that. It is a little satisfying that as I inject the water in there, it almost immediately changes color. I just wish the color had been, like, say, the color of her glasses. Wouldn't that have been cute? And if instead of the color on top, it had purple or white or, I don't know, just something that would have looked pretty instead. Pink. Light pink and dark pink would have been cute. Once these things turns gelatin, I'm not sure it will turn ungelatin. It would need for the water to evaporate out of there, and it has a tight seal on it. So, I mean, over time, it should eventually evaporate. It's said to work it around with your fingers to rub and work it, and that actually does feel kind of neat. I mean, kids might enjoy the weird squishy feel, and they might care less that that pumpkin orange color makes the outfit look tacky and awful. I kind of feel like I ruined it at this point, but why not keep going? Because I want to see the full effect. So let's do that. Let me keep filling the syringe. It looks like the syringe is the perfect amount for each plug. So, again, if you like this, and then again, get it pushed into the hole. It's a very snug fit because it needs a tight seal on there for everything to work. And then a lot of force, but it takes, for me, my hands aren't very strong. It takes 2 hands worth of force, and then, I got it out of the plug hole, making a mess. And wouldn't you know, I'm not doing it over the sink or a bowl. Do I have a towel? No, I don't. Let me pause it while I go get a towel and clean up the mess. All right, I've mopped up the mess just a little and then left the towel there in case I do the same thing. And I think I got a bit of a better angle. I was able to watch my footage I'd already taken and could see that my hand was kind of in the way. So I moved my chair to the other side of the table, trying to make it easier. Again, for me, I have weak hands. I have carpal tunnel in my hands. And so it was really a challenge for me to get that in there. And I felt like the syringe I did on the first side was more successful than the other side. If you want to call this success, I don't know. I would love it if you would comment and let me know what you think. I haven't come up with a title for this yet. I come up with the title at the end, and I'm not sure if I try to keep things positive. If I want to keep it positive and fun and hey, fun new doll, or if I want to be like, have I ruined my doll? ? And then let people's curiosity lead them to watch the video. So this purse is kind of ugly and cheap, and I a little bit hate it. And the mug too. I'm so sorry. I really want to keep it positive. She went back into the box and went back to the store. I'll tell you that. Spoiler alert. And I just warned her. I'm like, no, she's been used. She's damaged. Don't resell her. Please don't put her back out on the shelf, because we've all seen dolls like that just get put back on the shelf anyways. And so I tried to warn her, please do not, give some poor person would end up with this doll. And I wouldn't normally do that, but again, I considered, we're not quite done yet, but I considered it a fail. I was like, this doll has failed. It has 100% failed me, and I'm not happy. She's going back. And I'm laughing about it, but whatever, they can't all be winners, I guess. Watching my channel, you probably thought that I loved every doll I ever saw. Okay, so I do have a turn of heart, I will say, about this doll. Okay, so initially I'm thinking, I'm kind of hating her. I've ruined this skirt. She's hideously ugly. I hate her. But okay, so let's not be negative. There's a lot of positive about this doll, and by the time I'm done at the end of the video, yeah, no surprise. I love her. She's adorable. She's one of my favorite dolls. There's a secret to that. It's taking off this hideous skirt, and then I didn't have anything to style her outfit with. I'm sure if you just restyled the top half, that would be great. I want to get one of those color and create dolls. Has a white skirt that's a similar shape to what I think this could have looked like, and so maybe steal the skirt off of that, and then anyways, we'll see. So I had some ideas. If you had maybe the jeans, a pair of jeans or a pair of pants with this outfit would look really cute. I I think if you just get rid of the skirt, this doll herself is actually gorgeous. She has a beautiful face, the longest, really pretty curly hair, and the hair didn't have glue in it. It was soft and beautiful and bouncy, no wash, no style. Those beautiful braids across the top, those are really pretty. And while these high-heeled shoes do not say winter at all, maybe it's winter in LA, right? The sandals are fine. They're really cute shoes. And again, with little jeans and the rest of her outfit, I didn't have little jeans, or we would have seen that look for sure. Instead, what I did have was I had the pajama set, and I thought, ooh, she's wintry. The pajama fashion set is like cozy. It comes with little slippers and like hair care accessories. She's got super long hair. And so, yeah, that really, I'd planned on doing that from the beginning because it's a fashion pack I've been dying to use. It's adorable, and all my dolls already had outfits I liked. This is the first doll that did not. I just did that skirt, and part of it's my fault, right? Like, I wonder if we removed that plastic over the top. The photograph in the front corner of the box, the bottom layer doesn't have that plastic over it. And if you were talented and tried to cut that off, I'm afraid I would cut the dress. I don't even want to attempt something like that. The other thing I wonder is, now that the beads are all, bigger and gelatinized instead of like sand, if you wanted to remove them, you do it that way. Well, here she is in her jammies. And I'm never going to know because I returned her to the store. But before doing that, I thought we should take a look at her in the jammy outfit. It's one of the fashion packs. They're not available anymore. I got a few on clearance, and I actually had doubles of a couple of my favorites. And we can see that compared to the older Bella, she has a lot of under eye eyeliner. And her lips are a really pretty color. She had a heavy black line at the corner of the mouth, which I also wasn't fond of on the new doll. Again, sorry to be negative. There's a lot to like, though. Look how adorable she is in the pajamas. And then here's another doll, because I ordered two at once to save it to get free shipping. So I was going to have to return one anyway. And then I ended up keeping the doll that wasn't damaged by activating the beads. I considered that damaging the doll. I did what I was supposed to do. It looked damaged to me. I don't know if it was ever going to undo itself. So she looked so cute in the jammies. I was like, okay, I do love her. I'll keep the shoes and the extra pieces. If those color and create dolls go on sale, sorry, these shoes are not coming into focus. They have a jelly heel and the straps are made to look like they're covered with pearls. But yeah, or my other color and create doll, I have one that has jeans, one of the older ones. She's new in box, and so maybe the color and create doll could go in the jammies and she could have jeans with part of her original outfit. I really like to have them in their original outfit normally. This little jacket, it's cute. I'm not so much worried that it will crease or damage over time, but when dolls wear clothing with stiff arms like that jacket, their arms will stick out stiffly to the side and it makes them difficult to pose. This sparkly little hoodie is adorable. I love that. That's a nice little piece. The glasses are cute. I still hate the purse. That weird little faceted gem with barely a crack in it, and the pearl handle. I shouldn't say words like hate. I really don't like that. The sunglasses are cute. They look like something you'd wear in the winter to go skiing. But yeah, the little hair accessories that came with the jammy set, I think suit her super long hair. I think she's even prettier than the original Bella. And unlike my original Bella, this one has a posable head. So that's an advantage. Maybe I'll pick up an older doll, and if I can find one cheaper at the thrift store, and body swap her, and she'll have posable wrists as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it for you. And surprise, I don't like everything I see. Isn't that new? We all learned something today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. And the comments, I love those comments. It makes my day. And I also appreciate people who have and can take time to make some nice comments. I really appreciate that. As always, happy doll hunting and have a wonderful day.